We don't need a whole fucking
I don't know why you
marching band.
When you put up your little thumb like
Because he's got little fucking
Niblets.
little Jimmy Dean sausages for fucking fingers.
No, you talking about his fingers? Have you seen his toes?
Yeah, I have.
Oh my god. Okay.
We're going to talk about Alex's toes and fingers.
Melanie ball stick. I don't know why when I said that it made me think of that. But like his toes are like little
Jimmy Dean sausages.
sausages.
Yeah.
Those little, what are they called? The little minis?
They're chubby. He's saying they're chubby, you guys.
No, they freaking are.
No, I know.
Like super
I've seen them.
unexpectedly chubby because he's not chubby. So it's like it's very interesting. They all went to his toes.
And we're working on not editing as much, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means just roll.
You're able
It's
to.
up to you guys.
Talk.
You can talk. They know there's somebody behind the camera. It's okay.
Like we're not just talking to the walls. I mean, kind of.
Well, apparently we are. We're literally just talking. But
yeah, we know. We know.
we're not going to be able to hear him. He's going to sound echoey.
And that's okay.
Take
That's
two.
how it's supposed to be.
Okay. Well, if you say so.
You know, like the ASMR thing.
Stop. I fucking hate that shit.
I love it.
When
You love what?
No, the
What is-
ASMR things.
I don't even know what that is.
No, it's where people make sounds.
Sexy sound.
No, and then they do that
that's
fucking eating
weird.
thing where they I fucking
but for
can't
me,
stand
it's
when
not
somebody
about
fucking slurps food.
It's not about the eating. For me, it's the
That's so
It's
weird.
very fucking weird.
don't look at me like you're gonna kill
Do
me.
you know that
Well-
guy Logan with the cucumbers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
He just went viral. He was like top 25 or whatever
He didn't
on TikTok.
just go viral.
he's
Just
been
going viral. He was like the top 25 on, you know how TikTok came out with like their top whatever. He was top foodie or something like that, and he was on there.
facts.
Have
by
you seen
Jennifer.
some of his martinis?
No, I just watched his cucumbers.
martinis?
He makes these martinis with like pickles and just really
You know, there's people that
gross.
just drink pickle juice though.
Yes, they do. But
So,
that's
like-
disgusting too.
Yeah, that's true. They just go from the nobody's.
We
asking
have
the
a pickle
peanut
juice
gallery.
drinker in
No, but
the
the-
podcast room.
With him, he was fine up until he started doing the slurping of the food, and now
Really
I can't.
loud.
I
Wait,
literally almost.
he started slurping. I don't watch
Yeah,
his
like
videos
when he
with
goes
sound.
to take that first bite, it's like he slurp. Oh, it's just most
I
disgusting.
don't even watch it with sound. I
thing.
just watch
Very
it
loud.
without any sound, so that way I just know what he's putting in
Yeah, I
his
don't-
cucumber.
I don't even watch his videos anymore because I can't handle it.
He puts what is it? MSG.
MSG?
Is that salt?
I'm not sure what MSG
I
is.
honestly
Is
don't
MSG
know.
I
salt?
think it's like a flavoring thing.
Oh.
I don't know if it's specifically salt, but I think it's like some type of flavor that's added to it.
If anybody's got some input on what MSG is, let us know. Okay, let's talk about how Nelu was like, if your phone goes off and vibrates, Jennifer, I'm going to rip you one. His watch just
The only
pinged and
reason we
Alex's
said
phone
that
just
is because your
pinged.
bitch ass was on the phone
Yeah, true.
while we
Well, that's
couldn't be
because
on the
they're
phone.
jealous
And it
because
was
their
it was
phones
his
are
mom.
being
It
used.
was Alex's mom.
Well, put it on silent.
Huh?
It didn't show up, so you guys are good.
We just heard it. And
We
then
just
we're
heard
talking
it.
About it.
I can
but,
put
you
it
know.
on silent.
But MSG is not. It's not salt. It's a flavor enhancer. I think it's
That's
from
it.
beef. It just enhances the flavor. It's not salt.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
good to know. I didn't know
I
that.
didn't think it was
I didn't-
salt.
I had no idea what it
It's like a
is.
sweeter version of salt.
I always thought it was salt,
Interesting.
and I always thought he puts MSG in there, and I'm like, bruh, everything else you're putting in there has so much salt, like you're gonna fuck up your kidneys.
No, it's salt and MSG, so it's like worse.
I don't know, but I don't really watch
Genuinely
with sound.
concerned.
So
For reals.
Ooh, you know who I've been watching a lot? Besides, I feel bad I don't know her name.
Tourette's.
I literally chose not to.
I don't think her name is Tourette's.
I literally chose not to say
No,
that because
Because
that's
she's like, I
fucked
felt bad
up.
what her name was, but I'm like just gonna.
It's so fucked up. We're all laughing.
Fucking Jennifer, not at the fucking Tourette's, but like,
No, I'm not laughing at her. I'm just saying that based off of other people, they probably will know her based off of her Tourette's. It's not
something-
that
I
that's
think
her name.
is something with a B, but I really like her.
Tourette's.
No, it's something with a.
Yeah. Stop talking. Okay.
I can't win
Why?
with you guys. Anyways, oh, but you know who else I've been watching a lot of is Taylor Lautner and Taylor Lautner.
That's so
Okay.
crazy that they're both Taylors. But yes, okay. How can I help you with them?
I like them.
I
And then
Okay.
he's
Don't
doing
watch
a new
anything.
wolf movie or show or something.
Oh, I did
Wolf
hear
or
about
vampire?
that. He's gonna be a vampire.
Oh, he's gonna be
Well,
a
it's-
vampire?
It's based off of the. I don't know. He's gonna be hunting the wolves or something. I don't know. I was listening to it in the radio.
But
just
he's
like
a vampire?
Twilight?
I thought he was gonna be a wolf again.
I don't know. I don't even know what
I
you're
don't
talking
know.
about. I haven't seen
He's
it.
gonna be hunting the wolves or something. I don't know.
Get
I
in
don't
the
know.
know, Jennifer.
Well, I am somewhat very out of the know all the time.
I don't pretend like I know anything.
I Mr. Know-it-all.
I'm just always right. I just can't help
yeah,
that. Okay.
Mr.
We can talk about what happened yesterday
What happened yesterday?
when we went and got tarot card readings.
Oh yeah, we went and got tarot card readings for the first time. Jennifer wasn't there.
I wasn't there. They left
she's
me.
lame.
She
You weren't even home.
and you wouldn't even do it anyways.
No, I would have if you
I
guys
think
all
if-
did it.
I think we could've-
I would have done it.
Convinced
Yeah,
her.
we could have pressured her.
I pressured you guys into it. You guys didn't want to do it at first.
I can't remember what I was saying.
Tarot cards,
Tarot
because you
cards.
believe in that
You
stuff.
believe in that
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I believe in the tarot cards. I don't know. I was going somewhere with it. And something. I don't know.
Just
Well,
X.
anyways, I think I convinced you, but I segued into that because you said I'm always right, and I was like, oh well, yeah, because the lady said you were freaking always right, like Alex last night.
Yeah, and I'd like to point out the fact that your card that came up said that you're not always right, and you
Okay,
should let it.
But it was very
go.
much targeted towards my relationship with Joshua.
Okay, I think it was in general.
I think
I
think it
was
was like
a
a
little
whole
bit of
in
both
general-
if that's what came up.
Because
Okay.
she did say it's her whole year, right? She looked into our whole, just in general.
our life general.
So maybe apply that to
Well,
all
'cause
aspects.
I didn't know. Okay, sure, but I didn't know that like you could go to a tarot card reader and like ask us a question, like bring a question to ask. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I think it's more of like if you go to somebody and you want like clarity or whatever
I've
you
seen
want to
people
call it.
go and be like, "Oh, how many kids am I going to have?" You know what I mean? Like that's the only reason I know you could go ask questions because I've seen that happen before. Like I don't know if it was a video or a
But I feel
influencer
like at
that I follow
point,
that
she did ask like, oh, is there like a section like a section that you want me to focus more on? Like let me know. And I was like, no, just like whatever you see, like whatever
just
comes
general.
up for you.
Yeah.
Because I kind of was I don't think I'm like skeptic. I was more so like, well, what is out there? Like, because you're obviously in tune to something that I'm
And I think it
clearly
made
not.
a difference that it was your first time, so you're kind of just wanting more of like everything to see what she has to say, rather than like, oh, I want you to pinpoint more so on this.
Yeah.
I think that was more maybe
well, she
why.
was scary spot on.
Scary spot on. Even with my stuff, like everything
Yeah.
she brought up, everything she said, I was like, I knew exactly what she was talking about when she said it.
I will say I'm so happy that I recorded mine because I feel like I did misinterpret some stuff. Because in the moment you're like, yeah, okay, I understand. I get it because you're connected to her. And I can't explain that connected feeling. Like she's like literally seeing through
like,
your soul.
Yeah, it was weird.
But I'm glad that we listened to it again and you guys were like, no,
This is what
this
she
is what
mainly
she meant. And she explained what she meant, but it was like,
I
in
think
that
just
There was a
from
lot
moment-
being
going
in that
on
moment.
too.
Well,
In the background.
atmosphere,
And
yeah, you weren't just with her alone. You guys were at like a event, like place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it was
So-
definitely very loud in the background. And I never realized just how much I'm distracted. And I don't know if it's like part of like what I do for work and I have to be super aware of my surroundings, at least noise wise. But like, I could hear your guys' full-on conversation while she was talking to me, and I was still hearing what she was saying, and I had to like really tell myself, okay, no, like,
I think that's just kind of how we all are. Like, if there's stuff going on around, like, yeah, I'm somewhat like mainly focused on like the point of thought, like right in front of me, but then I'm also like super aware of my surroundings. So it's
Yeah.
like your attention's not like 110%. Maybe it's like at 90%, and the other 10 is
but dude, some people can literally zone. You do this when you're focused on something.
Yes.
oh yeah, he does all the time.
You can tell him the sky is literally on fire and he not fucking care. Like he's so zoned into what he's doing. Like I can't, like, it's very hard for me to zone in and not hear people.
You want to know who's good at that? Alex. We could talk about him. We can talk anything around him, and he's like,
Oh no,
zoned in, and
it's
he,
not.
Like,
It's not that.
is it
I think
selective
that's
hearing?
selective.
It's selective hearing for
Yeah.
sure. If-
You, Nelu, are like that. You at least will come and be like, I'm sorry, like, and be like, I'm focusing on this. And I feel like it's not as, you know.
I think it's because I have, so I'm self-diagnosed ADHD, okay? And don't fucking
Pull
come for
out
me.
the web dictionary.
No, it's TikToks, okay? They explained it to me, okay? And it's because, and I do notice it that if I'm like focused on something, if I break that concentration, it derails my whole thought process and where I was going. And not only that, but I can't remember it anymore. Like, it's like
hard,
my thing's like I need to write stuff down because I fucking forget everything. But especially when I'm in the moment and I'm like focused on one thing, if you break that concentration, it's like it is so fucking hard for me to get back to where I was. It's like
I know.
Or like if I'm working
see
and a
it.
phone call comes in, it fucking drives me up the wall.
I see it when I get home with the kids, and there's times where he'll be like, hi. And then other times where I can just walk by. I'm like, I don't even exist. I was like, okay, I'm not saying hi. He's in the zone today because I already know.
Sometimes
I
I'm
don't
just
even
so
bother.
focused I do
know.
not pay attention to anything else.
But then like the kids will be like, hi. And like Natalia wants to go say hi. I'm like, not today.
Well, no, if you break my concentration, that's fine. Like for the kids and stuff, I don't care.
No, I know, but
Especially
I
in
know
the
you're like in the
garage.
middle of the zone. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
you keep saying zone, and I want to go auto zone.
I was thinking the same thing.
Speaking of businesses, Joann's is closing a
Oh,
whole bunch of their
yeah.
stores.
Yeah,
Did you
I
see
heard
that?
I'm kind of sad.
Well,
There's
they
a
first
Joann's
filed
right
for
here.
bankruptcy, and then they were like, "We're not going to close the stores," and then they were like, "We're closing all the stores." And
Yeah.
And that, and then I was just telling Nilu, I went to the Block or the outlets, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. We call it the Block. Volcom's closing, and he said that like Tilly's is gonna
O'Neill,
close, and
all
O'Neill,
those.
all of
yeah,
those.
see, I was telling you that
Just so crazy.
because they're all owned by the same company or
yeah.
whatever. But I think they're all filing for bankruptcy.
I feel like
and
a lot
stuff.
of businesses, just because of how everything can just be purchased online nowadays,
Well, and
everything's just
it's
so
just-
overpriced.
I'm,
Well, Go ahead.
Sorry. No, go
No. Oh, I was gonna just say, yeah, people are over fucking paying top dollar for fucking cheap ass shit.
Okay, I had 2 points, but the first one I'm going to make a segue. Like Jennifer's talking about paying $10 for that shirt that she has on, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's reasonable.
Well, yeah, but the
Good
price tag was $45
exactly.
normally.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what you're talking
I
about.
would never pay $45 for like the shirt. I'm sorry,
Jennifer,
I'm cheap as shit.
We know.
And I don't like to spend money. Everyone knows that, but it's not worth $45 to me.
No, because it's freaking expensive.
It's like it's not
But
Lulu.
no, yeah, exactly. People are like,
Yeah,
oh
but
my
see-
God, how can you spend so much on Lulu? And the thing is like, when I've had a pair of like Lulu leggings, and I'm wearing some right now, that literally had holes in like the thigh area because I have got thighs, and 7 years of wearing them, and then I go and they will exchange them out for a brand new pair.
Yes, because you're paying. So you pay a premium price. They
Yeah.
have a great warranty. The materials are good. It's like, yes, people will pay that.
And I'm not going to buy as many clothes. I'm not going to be switching like as often as I would something that's I washed it once and here I'm like, okay, I don't want to wear this again.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it also has to do with budget, right? Poor people can't afford the good stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's the bullshit thing.
Because they
is
spend
because
more
they spend more on the
at the end of
cheaper
the
shit
day.
because you need to replace it more
Yeah,
often.
because you're looking for the sale items.
But you don't know that. You don't
Yeah.
know what you don't know. Because that's how it was like when we were growing up, right? Like, and when I was growing up,
100%.
it's like I would go to like Kohl's and I would drop like through their clearance section because I
Yeah.
was a big shopaholic. And I would buy $200 worth of clothes that I would wear once or twice because by the time you wash them or
Well, it's like when
whatever,
we used
it's
to
like
shop-
they're deformed, they're fucking falling apart.
yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
kids
like,
growing up when
what's
we
the
went to like
point?
Ink or Blue. Like
Oh my
Ink or
gosh,
Blue was
with
such
Mom.
a go back then.
With
it was like such a
Mom.
popular, but none of their clothes were
Well,
quality.
that
Well,
and
they
then
were.
Wet Seal.
I
and
think
then,
they were. That's the thing is like these companies that are now going out, they used to hold quality
Well,
stuff.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
back in
And
the
the
day,
price
but
was worth it. But now it's like you increase your price, decrease the quality,
yeah.
and that shit, it's like, well, yeah, nobody's gonna fucking buy that shit.
Okay, well, it's just I'm gonna put a big name out there, but like Victoria's fucking Secret.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I
100%.
used to love their no show when they first came out. Great quality, lasted me. Then
Yeah.
they went to the same style but lesser quality, kept ripping.
It like rips in the worst areas possible.
So
Like
you have to throw them out.
Yeah.
So then I just got some new ones because I needed a new set. And now they're making them completely different and the quality's still shit. And I'm just like, yeah, I need to go find a new style, new
Yeah,
place.
I went to Aerie, and that's I
know,
and
I'm
it's
gonna-
cheaper. Quality feels exactly the same. So why would I spend
But
more on?
that's the thing is these big companies, you know what they're doing? They're fucking shopping on Shein and fucking fast fashion,
Facts.
bringing it into their stores, charging,
Facts.
600 times the price,
Yeah.
700 times the price
Yeah.
of whatever it was that the cost of theirs.
Yeah.
And it's like they're trying to sell you. And it's like, but I think that's the problem with it is consumers and people are waking
still-
up to the fact that, well, there's a lot of choices out there and we don't have to fucking keep getting fucked by
Yeah.
you.
Well, same
You
thing.
know what
It's
I
not
mean?
just their underwear; it's their bras. It's everything.
Everything.
Absolutely
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
Victoria's Secret's
like,
not like what it used to be.
Even
No.
pink, like right for the teen.
Well, that's what
like,
I'm talking
their
about.
pink stuff. I walked in there yesterday, and oh my god, like the clothes that they have. I'm like, who's wearing
Pink
this?
is like Old Navy.
Honestly, I wouldn't be
It's
surprised.
like the new Old Navy.
I don't know. I feel like
I
Old
like Old
Navy's
Navy
better.
a little bit more.
I hate Old Navy that like their jeans don't hold the shape.
Well,
Like
I
after
don't
a
buy
few
jeans.
washes
Old
and-
Navy. Okay, Old Navy for basic T-shirts, I do,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they don't last.
Yeah, that's
They're,
the thing.
No, they
you wash
don't.
them, and then I
100%.
need to like spring clean.
You know what? Let's talk
But-
about stuff. I just random like places that you find, not even like no names or anything. Sometimes they just have better quality than these higher end stores. Yeah,
Sometimes, yeah.
yeah. Sometimes you get
But
lucky
you
and
have
you
to
find
go
it. But
find it.
yeah,
Talking about like the stores going, online shopping and
Yeah.
like going out of like their storefronts. But my whole thing,
I hate online shopping.
shopping is great, but then it's also like you pay for shipping most places. They get you to buy more so that you can get the free shipping. And then it's like they come and then it's like a return hassle. Like it's a hassle to return.
Yeah, because you have to
Ship
leave
it
your
back.
house
You have
and, like,
to,
get all of
or
that.
go to the store. And then when you go to the store, the shipping or the return policy is different. Fuck, dude. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
I
I'm
know.
trying to like just buy some clothes and,
But I honestly think they do it on purpose. And I know this sounds conspiracy theory, but I think they make those returns so impossible so that
So you
people
don't return
just
'em.
don't return it.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of people will get defeated like you,
Yeah,
buy
for
it
sure.
and then just like, oh, I'm going to donate it or throw it away
Yeah,
because
No,
there's-
100%.
it's too hard.
And I don't think it's about like being defeated, but it's just like
the hassle.
it's the hassle and then taking out even more time to go do it.
Well, yeah, and it's also frustrating when you go to the fucking store and you're talking to a fucking tween and they're like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's and it's like, well, you
It's
can't
like
yell at
they're
them. It's
so
not. It's
rude.
It's
and
not
then they don't
them,
even
yeah.
know what the policy is. They don't understand
Yeah.
what it is, and it's just like you can't sit there and yell at them. It's not their fucking fault that they're stupid as fuck because their managers didn't
Don't train
fucking
them.
train them.
Yeah. I
you
mean,
know, and it's just like, well,
Yeah.
I'm not blaming you, but then it's like,
but don't
they
be
take
rude
it so
either.
personal.
Yeah, but then don't
And
be
it's
so
like,
fucking
baby,
like
rude.
raise
like,
their voice
don't-
at you and everything.
yes,
and it's just like,
they take it so
okay.
personal. Like you're returning their fucking product, and it's like, baby, you work for $1 billion
don't get paid
corporation.
commission.
Like,
Facts.
just
You
return
don't
that
get
shit.
paid
You do not
commission
get
on
paid
that
enough
stuff.
to be yelling at me.
Girl,
Facts.
you don't get paid enough to fucking deal with the bullshit you're dealing with. So let's just
Yeah.
be friends and let's return this. Okay.
Honestly,
I know.
though. Oh, but this whole thing
Oh,
also
and then
made
if you
me
don't have a receipt, let me throw that in there. Like all hell
my
breaks
God.
loose if you
Fucking
don't have a
Tar-
receipt.
okay, let's talk about fucking Target and their stupid ass no receipt returns shit.
What is that going on with that now?
Well, if you don't have a receipt, they scan your ID and you can only return like $100 a year
Yeah.
without a receipt. And
Oh,
it's just like,
let me talk about Target and how they ripped me off with a freaking. I was telling Nilo about diapers. We opened up a fucking brand new big box of diapers. It's supposed to have 6 packs and it only has 5. So I reached out to their customer service online and they're like, "Well, we can't help you because you purchased it in store. You have to go back to the store." I was like, "Well, I need the diapers today. My daughter needs diapers. I can't just go back to the store. I need to give these over to daycare too." And they're like, "Oh, well, we can give you $10 off, but you have to reach back out to us when it's time to make an online purchase."
what?
Instead of just
the-
giving me like
the,
a
like-
code or a $10 credit to like my Target Circle app or whatever, because you know they can do it.
Yeah.
No, they make you work extra hard for it. But
Because-
they still rip me off with the goddamn pack of diapers.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's because that's what they're doing. I swear to
Yeah.
God, that's what
It's
they're doing.
messed up. But okay, big stores. We pass the rundown Sears over here, and I'm just like, these big ass stores going out of business too. Like, do you remember Sears back in the day?
Well, Sears was,
It was huge.
Mom
It was popular
would take
back
us
then.
to
It used to
Sears
be there
all
all
the
the
I
time.
mean, back in the day.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
back before I was
I mean,
born,
they
you
sold
could buy,
fridges.
you could buy homes from Sears.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had in the
Like
Sears
the
catalog.
manufactured homes.
Like, the craftsman
Craftsman
style
style?
homes. you literally in a catalog, Sears catalog,
That's
had
pretty
homes where
freaking
you
cool.
could literally buy your home,
Yeah.
and they'd come and build it for you.
That's crazy. I
That's
didn't know
cool.
Like on
that.
your property. That was like old school.
I did not know
But
that.
yeah, they were.
But I want that again.
They were the biggest. But
I
that's the
want
thing
Kmart
is,
to
is
come
like
back.
their
Fucking
customer
joke.
service was really poor. Kmart was poor customer service, but
No,
Sears
yeah.
was. They
I think
were
there are
very bad
Kmarts
with
still
employees
out there.
too.
I
There
think
are some
there
Kmarts
are some
left.
Kmarts, but not in California.
But Jennifer, Jennifer just be thinking about that
I think
sale.
I think the reason you want Kmart to come back is because of the prices that they used to have.
I don't
But
think so.
I
I think
think
it's
if-
more like the childhood memory of like we would go with mom and
We
dad. It'd be
used to
Kmart,
go.
and I remember where it was located.
Kmart was
off
the
of-
Walmart before Walmart was Walmart.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what it
right.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes now looking at it. Yeah, 100%.
100%. Yeah, but I also just think I'm like missing the good old days, or quote unquote good old days. But I think it's because more of like
Just
my
going back
memories
in
with
The
time.
mom.
nostalgia, like
Yeah,
the memories
exactly.
you shared with mom and
100%. I
us,
think
you
that's
know,
more
as
so
kids.
it. Like that's where we would go and like get our tennis stuff was Kmart.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
remember
I
back in
do
the day,
remember.
like the tennis balls and like
Yeah,
stuff,
I
we would
do
go
remember.
to Kmart, and that's
Yeah.
what it reminds me of. Like I
Yeah.
think that's more so why I'm like, okay,
Thinking back on it, it really was Kmart was the Target before. Excuse me, the Walmart before Walmart was.
yeah,
Yeah.
which makes sense. Yeah, 100%. Now that you
Oh, and they
said-
have that nickel right there.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember Nickel.
Yeah.
I think there's
They
still,
still
one.
have
a
in Garden
nickel.
Grove. I
I've
think.
never been.
We did go.
We went
Dude,
a
we should
while
take the
ago.
kids.
What was it, like 3 years ago?
We should take the kids. I've never gone to that one.
Yeah, you have to pay to get in. I think it's like $2.50 or $3 a person.
Well, it's probably
It's
more
fun,
now,
though.
Yeah, and they still have the free arcades, the free old games in the very very
but
back.
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun to take the kids. I know Matthew's been talking about like Chuck E. Cheese, but I was just talking to, I think it was Becky's mother-in-law. And she was like, "Oh my god, it's so expensive." I went in there and it was like an arm and a leg to
I
Chuck
heard
Chuck E.
Chuck E. Cheese is
Cheese.
really-
Expensive.
Well, I don't know if you guys remember. We had. I think it's your birthdays.
Yeah, we did.
There,
Yeah. We had
At
matching
Chuck E.
outfits.
Cheese.
Yeah.
I remember on
and
that,
I
like,
remember how
Bike that
expensive
we
it
used to
was.
fly.
Yeah.
We have pictures.
It was the only time we had ever gone to like Chuck E. Cheese, but besides that, we would
Was
go
it
to like
really
nickel.
expensive?
It was very. I
Mom
cannot
used to
imagine for mom and
Mom
dad.
used
it was
to
really
save
expensive.
the nickels.
I know, so
Yeah.
we could go to nickel. I remember that.
You
And
gotta
then like
start doing
all the
that with
tickets.
The kids.
We walked by Dave and Buster's yesterday, and Matthew's like, "Can we go?" And I was like,
Oh yeah, we should totally do a Dave and Buster's. It's been a while since I've been in there,
"I
but
just don't know how
but
to
it's
seems
very
like-
expensive.
like
Yeah.
their food. Obviously, you don't want to eat there because their food
No.
is really bad. But the games, sure,
Okay.
yeah.
Bear with me. Maybe not this year, but next year. No, let's go to Vegas and go to the arcades.
oh my god,
They're not
I'm
the
so.
same anymore.
You know,
It isn't the same, but I
We did-
really loved. I'd rather go to the Vegas arcades.
We did that
Then-
one. Were you guys there, or was it just me and the kids with Benny?
No, we were all there.
You guys were all there.
Yeah, we
yeah, that
did.
little
At
arcade.
Excalibur,
No,
wasn't it?
no,
we
were
did go
walking
to
through that.
Excalibur.
Oh
Under-
no, I think it was you. We were there on the trip with you guys, but you
Like,
guys
they had the
went
miniature
separately.
golfing, and then we passed
you
by
guys
that.
did
Oh,
it.
and Vegas
area.
has that new miniature, but it's adults only. It's a miniature golf park by MGM or something.
Oh, I've seen
Oh.
It is
pictures.
so
I've seen
cool.
pictures. They're
I
like
really
mini
wanna do that.
putting greens.
Yeah,
they're like
it's like a
different.
miniature
yeah.
golf, but for
Do
adults.
that. I want to do that.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks really
they have
cool.
that Pixar pop-up miniature golf. Have you guys seen that?
Where?
No.
In Long Beach.
Oh,
They're like, it's all Disney, but it's like a pop-up, obviously, so it's not fully, but it looked really cool. I saw one of the influencers that I follow go to it.
do.
Yeah.
We don't ever do anything other than like what we do.
Well, because
Okay.
it's so fucking expensive, dude.
I know.
I told Nayla, so we're gonna. Ouch. We're sorry. Josh and I are going to this Lavender Festival Valentine's Day thing tonight at the 123 farm in Cherry Valley, so it's a little bit further than here. But they have the lavender, and then they have a sourdough festival apparently.
Sourdough.
So I was telling
I was
him-
telling her
Sourdough.
yesterday we should totally do
Because
that.
I was going to invite you guys, and then I didn't realize you guys didn't work on Monday, which would have been perfect. But we'll plan one where we can go, whether I
Yeah.
take off a Saturday or something, where we can go to the sourdough one, because I thought that would be really cool.
Okay, this sourdough cake that everyone's doing and baking their own sourdough bread. Okay, the starter is like the hardest part, but we got to learn. We got to try.
I know how
We
to
gotta
make a
try.
starter. It's not hard.
I heard like if your starter's not right, like good luck.
Yes, if your starter is not right. But that's part of why I'm excited about going tonight, because they have their starter that they sell in little jars that is like over 100 years old or something. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
like the starter, you keep it going, right? So it's not like old, but like,
Yeah.
you know, and I they give you instructions and all this stuff. I'm excited.
I went to a farmer's market last weekend on a Saturday, and they had one of the little booths set up, and it has like sourdough starter that they were selling.
But you have to really keep on it, because if not, it can grow bacteria. It can all this sorts of stuff.
That's so complicated. I'm like, I don't know.
They
It'd be fun
also-
to try, but
They also make fridges, specifically like miniature fridges to hold, because for those starters, they have to be at a specific temperature and humidity for it to culture correctly. And they sell specific refrigerators. I was watching somebody on TikTok
That's
that
crazy.
bought a refrigerator just for the starter thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, she said it worked perfectly and it did exactly what it was supposed to do. Because she was
That's crazy.
having trouble with the starter thing. She couldn't get it. And then she invested in that little fridge thing. And she's like, it's the best thing ever. And making sourdough. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cute.
that's
and I really
awesome.
do think, because I've even seen some influencers that do the sourdough, like micro bakeries at home. They put it like on their fridge because the heat rises up, so it creates the perfect temperature that they needed for it.
Yeah, there's
So
so
I've
much
been seeing a
probably.
whole bunch of stuff, but I want to make sourdough. And okay, nostalgia. Talking about nostalgia again. I went to Sam's Club like a year ago before we moved, but they had a bread machine.
Oh my God. I was waiting for a
Oh
break
my-
to bring up the bread machine and mom.
Okay,
Yes!
so I have a bread machine literally in my cupboard, and I want
God,
to
I remember
freaking
when
use
like
it.
it turned out like a little brick.
Yeah,
It would be
they
like
were
a
little squares,
square-
and the little
yeah.
turner thing would bake inside the little bread, so you'd have to pop it out and then cut it out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I remember when mom first got that thing, and it was like we were making bread all the damn time.
Yeah, we wouldn't buy it. It was
Yeah.
always made. It was
I
like
ha-
always homemade.
I have a coworker that does that she makes her bread and she makes sandwiches. Her
That's
bread's
good.
good though. She knows what
Yeah.
she's doing.
It's so funny because mom, back to the bread maker, mom was a very infomercial girl.
Oh, yeah, it's 100%.
And she was always on that fucking infomercials, wanting to buy all. I remember when she bought this fucking, I don't know if you remember it, but the potato peelers.
Oh yeah.
And like you put the apple
It has
peeler,
an apple peeler.
and
I
it's
was
like
just
you put it on
thinking
the
of
little
that.
thing, and it has this little fucking tiny stupid blade
It
that goes all the way.
How about
It was a piece of shit, but she wanted that
That
so
one?
bad. Yeah.
How about the freaking electric can opener she had? That was a piece of shit too.
Oh,
I
the
mean,
one,
I
like,
did
that
the
would
same
hold
thing.
the cans kind of sticky.
Yes,
Yeah, the
and
one that we have right now. So it's ass.
This
Let me
one,
just tell
it
you.
pops its ass up and it goes around in a circle and
But
fucking
if the
doesn't cut
can is
anything.
dented, God knows it ain't going around
Yeah.
that goddamn can. Because
If it's not perfect condition, if it's not lubed for it, it's like, no, bitch, I ain't cutting this open for you. But I
forced it. I'm like, you're cutting that? Because I don't have a manual can opener. That's the only goddamn can opener we have.
Girl,
because your ass
get
is too
yourself
cheap
a
to buy
can
one.
opener.
No, bitch. You bought this one.
Yeah, I did. Well, and I bought this one. She bitches about it all the fucking time. Has she bought a new one?
You bitch too.
I do.
And you haven't bought a new one either.
Because I
We're
don't
both
open very
on the
many
same
cans.
page.
It doesn't affect me as much as you. Because I don't open very many cans. I don't cook a lot.
Out of sight, out of mind. Not my
Exactly.
problem.
Not my problem.
I do need to get a manual can opener because those are the best.
Girl,
Go
just buy
back
an
to the old
automatic
ways.
can opener.
No, because the automatic one that we have
No,
sucks.
like the little stand one, the ones that sit up and you just
That's
put the
what
can
mine
in.
had.
What mom had.
I know, but like a good one. Mom couldn't afford
Okay.
like a good one.
She got those in.
How do the rich people? Yeah, right. Rich people don't fucking use
They
fucking
don't
can
open their
openers.
own cans. They have chefs. The chefs open the cans.
I
wish
was
had
about
a
to say
chef.
rich people don't use canned anything.
Okay.
It's probably all
Okay,
fucking
they
fresh.
probably do
So,
have some type of can.
Josh, one of the nights, not recently, but like a month ago, made me dinner one night. This is the first time ever. We've been together 7 years. You do the math. And he actually made good food. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, so you do know how to cook, bitch.
Well, it's
Make
just
me
like,
food.
dude,
I want
it's
a
just-
chef.
It's just like Benny. When we were in the apartment, it was just us two dating and like living. He would cook me dinner. Do you ever see this man pick up a goddamn spoon or a pot, a pan?
The love
No.
is not so hot no more.
That
the
shit
honeymoon
simmers
phase-
and it goes down
The
quick.
honeymoon phase is gone.
No, I literally
2
was
kids
like,
later.
yeah, you have no excuse now.
Thankfully, Alex cooks.
Well, we
and
know.
he takes
Yes.
care of.
Nilu
me
does
and
nothing.
I do nothing. Well, not nothing,
Opposites here,
but I
opposites
do.
here.
I do enough. But it is nice that, well, to be quite honest, I don't cook because of the chaos in the kitchen. One, I hate the fucking countertops. The countertops
I
drive
hate all
me
of it.
fucking crazy.
What about the countertop?
The color, it's too dark. It fucking.
You can't even tell if it's dirty. I always wipe it down. But
you
it's
can
like,
wipe that bitch down, and then 2 seconds later come back to it, and
And
it's
it's
fucking
something
you
on
to
there.
wipe down again because it's the
just-
color. I think it's the color of our kitchen
I
that
just hate
really
the
feng
cabinets.
shui.
I hate
Everything
it all,
in
but
that
it's not
house
our
is
house.
very
Just-
dark.
Well, it was, you know,
It
put
was
together
worse
by,
until we
like, a
repainted the
DIY.
living room.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Well, and I think it was also back in the day whenever they got it was
the
the style.
no,
yeah.
no, because they moved into their new house and we've been there and it's the same.
Well,
Dark.
no, I think that's her style. I think that's
Yes.
like their style, their aesthetic. They
Yeah,
like
and
that.
and that's
Yeah.
nothing
But that's an
wrong
older
with that.
generation
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
But yeah, no, when we did our kitchen, that's why I was like, I want everything bright,
Light and bright,
I want to
yeah.
be able to see when I
like
wipe
the
that.
gray,
Yeah.
like the light grays. Grays and whites are like my tones that I really like.
We were going between this quartz countertop or this light gray with the white
yeah.
cabinets. But I'll admit it, when I first started like wanting to style the house, I was like, no grays, and I ended up with a gray couch. All this gray and it looks perfect, but I just couldn't see the vision, you know what I mean? Like aesthetically, I was just like, I
Yeah.
can't see it.
Yeah, but I like the choices you made in your kitchen.
Yeah, no, I'm
yeah,
happy with them, for sure.
Yeah, it
It's
all
really pretty.
goes really
Yeah,
well.
aesthetically, it's really nice. And with white, anything that's light and bright, it's gonna make your kitchen look bigger in
Well,
any room that you.
yeah,
right?
Well, and it's
100%.
freaking crazy because the white cabinets, well, the off-white cabinets and then the white quartz, those were all the cheapest options also.
Well, yeah. I mean, there you go.
So
well,
I
good for
was
you
like,
then, because it worked
I'm
out.
glad it's my
Yeah.
style then because I love it.
Yeah, because we have our top is granite, and that bitch. One, it's so hard to maintenance. You have to maintenance it. You're supposed to polish it, and it's like chipping and fucking cracking everywhere. It's just a piece of shit.
It's
kind of
old
stuff. I hate
too.
it.
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
been
That's,
on there.
That's the biggest reason I hate cooking in that fucking kitchen is because it's just so like.
and it's small.
I don't know.
It feels crowded.
Yeah, it's
You
crowded.
don't
Like
wanna
if we're
be
all
in
in there at the
there.
It's
same
not laid
time.
out right. Well,
No.
no, you should definitely not be cooking with somebody else. Like
I know it's hard though.
one of those things where it's like, okay, your turn, go, and then your turn, go, because there's no space in that kitchen to
Yeah.
do
To
anything.
do two people at
Oh
once.
God,
No,
yeah. And you have a little
definitely not.
fucking tiny ass, 4-burner.
Well, the thing is
for-
and then they put the goddamn stove inside. The
It's
wall.
one of those wall cabinet stoves, which are just fucking.
Yeah, I mean, they would have done better with having the stove just attached
Underneath
with
it,
the
yeah.
damn.
Yeah, but it's electric, and it's like everybody knows you fucking electric ovens fucking
Yeah.
suck ass.
I don't like it.
You
I
know,
hate
it's
it.
so
I
inconsistent.
love our
and-
stove.
yeah.
And it's
Oh,
not
yours
big.
is nice.
And it's not big, so
Yeah.
like you can't fit two like
Yeah, it's
side
not
by
big enough,
side,
yeah.
like to just get everything done at once. You have to like take turns.
Yours
and
is
I'm like,
nice. Yours is big. Yours is
Yeah.
very nice.
I
I love
we
the
got-
inside of hers, the
The
blue. Ah,
Josh's mom had that, and I saw that, and that's why I wanted it. We just couldn't get the matching fridge with it. It was out of stock. But I'm happy that the guy that was helping us at the Home Depot told us about I think ours is a Samsung fridge.
I think so.
I think so.
So everybody on the market talks about how Samsung fridges are not the greatest, just like their Samsung
Well,
washer and
things were
dryers.
blowing up.
Yeah.
Yes, things
For a
were
while.
not working out. So then the guy was like, yes, but the thing that the people were complaining the most about was the ice maker inside the fridge. They now moved the ice maker to inside the freezer, so it's its own mechanism. People have not complained about that. He was like, that's what I would go with.
We had
And
a
so-
Samsung too in the apartment that we ended up giving over to.
Yeah, but how long ago did you buy that? It was
and it's
before
still
the
working.
issues,
It's still working.
and it's
But
still
the thing
working.
is, it's still working. I love that fridge. Like,
Yeah.
and we ended up going to like it was like I think it was a Sears outlet that they used to have, and that's where we ended
Girl,
up
the
getting it from.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think it's like a hit or miss. Honestly, any appliance, any major brand, anything.
The
We'll
thing
have
is don't buy new.
give or
Don't
take.
buy the newest model because then you have
Nobody's really
reviews.
tested it, yeah.
Yeah, you have reviews on the older
Yeah.
models or whatever, and then you can pick and choose because typically it's like, oh well, this is wrong. And it's like if it's not a big deal for you, then
It's
that's a
fine.
perfect fucking
Yeah.
fridge, and you
Well-
can save some money on in the long run too.
Well, yeah, yeah.
And I actually really like our fridge. The layout's a little odd for the shelves. I wish there was one or two more options of where to put the shelves, right? Because they have the sides. So that's the only thing I wish, because that bottom row, I can only fit like very small. And in order to be able to fit my milk
Yeah.
in that middle row, it has to be big enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, I love it. And you can change out the front panels on my fridge, because I have
match
the
other
stainless
things, yeah.
steel right now. But they have the different colors, like the white and like the blue, pink, yellow, all these colors. And I was like, dude, if I get the white one, it could be like my own little mini whiteboard.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
it
cool.
could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the
So-
biggest thing that I love about your fridge is that it has the little water pitcher inside the door.
It is very
it's
nice.
so convenient because you don't have to wait for the fucking water to drip in.
Yeah.
Know,
Well,
it's nice.
I do like, though, that you open it and it has the option of putting the water to, like
If you
Oh,
need
yeah,
it
you can
if you
fill it
need
if
it.
you
But
need
I
it,
like
yeah.
that but I never use that. I literally use the pitcher always.
all the time. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
more convenient.
Yeah,
And it
honest-
autofills.
Yeah.
So that's always
On a
nice.
side note, isn't it crazy that here we are talking about appliances and how like these are the things we look forward to is like good
Well,
appliances
when you
and
get
everything.
to adulthood and you're looking at your own, you get to the point to where it's like, yeah, those things matter because those are the things you fucking spend so much money on.
Yeah, I'm still paying them off. But like my thing
We're
is,
almost done on your washer and dryer that we got you for your gift. I think we have
Oh,
like
yeah.
I love
a
my
month
washer and dryer.
2 more months left.
Oh, good.
I don't
So we're
use
almost
the
there.
app, like, because they're smart, but I don't use the app. But it does tell me when they're done drying or done washing. But I love our washer and dryer.
That's good. I'm
I
glad.
just cleaned our washer, which didn't know we could pop out the bottom and cleaned all up.
What do you
And
mean pop out the bottom?
Well, see, that's the best thing
Yeah.
about TikTok. They teach you how you're
Yes.
supposed to clean that shit.
because I didn't know how, and I was like, okay, there's like this weird grimy stuff sometimes left on our clothes, even after like double wash, like double rinsing it. And I was like, oh, that was for the longest time, like solving the problem. And then I was like, you know what? I don't know why, but like I'll randomly get like this grayness and like
yeah, me
you
too.
can just tell it's
though.
like dirt. Well, ours Samsung washer, like the center has like a little blue knob. You can pop that knob up and there's a screw which takes that whole plastic off. I think yours you can take off like the
top, I think.
the
too.
top,
The
but
agitator.
it was terrible, and that's where it was all coming from. It was like you should be able to see like the writing on the metal, and there was like no writing on the metal. Like it was so bad. I scrubbed it and I CLR'd it and I freaking anything and everything. It's still I got as much of it as I could off. I think the other stuff is just stuck on there. But I could finally see writing, and I haven't had the issue of like. And then I threw in one of those self-cleaning tablets and ran a
I
self-cleaning
do the
cycle
self-cleaning every
just did
6
one
months or whatever.
literally
Or every month.
on Friday. No, Thursday night. So that way Friday when I did laundry it was clean because it blinks and it tells you. We use it pretty often with both of us going through it. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I
But
do
it's
laundry every
crazy.
week.
You don't think of things to do, and then comes up on TikTok because you're thinking about it,
Yeah.
and it shows you how to do it.
Well, TikTok taught me a lot.
I love TikTok.
There's a lot
I
of
love
random little
TikTok,
facts
too.
and little things that you learn about,
Yeah.
like soda cans and all this stuff.
But it
I-
also really made okay. So you mentioned earlier in the pod that you had like a shopping addiction.
Mhm.
Back in the day, I think that was like a me thing too, for sure. And I don't know.
I think we
maybe-
all
I
went
think
through it.
everybody goes through that phase.
And I still
Yeah.
go through it.
Yeah,
Problems.
spurts, for sure. It
Just-
makes me feel better, but then it makes me not feel better afterwards.
Once you see the bill,
Yeah.
once that credit card bill
But
comes
it
back
makes
in.
me think of TikTok because I sit there and the influencers I like to watch, it's like part of it is style and like clothes. I'm on a strict no more clothes buying. I'm doing good. It's
Yeah,
been a month.
your closet
But-
has a month. You just got stuff from Lulu. Liar.
Josh bought me those.
Okay, because it's not the
Okay.
same fucking bank account.
I don't even understand that.
I don't get it.
Okay, no, but I did. Did I tell you that I spring cleaned and like went even through my closet, the hangers at least? I got rid of 11 trash bags of clothing. We donated them.
You have a problem.
Yes, that's when I realized, and I was like, and
Just then.
I mean, I
Just
for
11 bags later.
2 full bags of trash bags still had tags on them for sure. If I like separated them, for sure.
Yeah,
Stuff
but
that
that's
you've never
be-
touched. Yeah.
But that's the thing is like you don't realize because you wear pretty much the same stuff. It's like, dude, just instead of buying fucking 10 of those shirts that are like $20 a shirt, just go buy a nice shirt that's
What are you
60
talking
or
about?
$70
$5 shirt.
and just keep those nice clothes because you only wear so much in
yeah.
your closet anyways.
I know.
So it's like spend the money on the nice stuff, the stuff that you really, really love. But if you don't fucking love it, like I need to have that, it's kind of like, oh, that's nice. Don't buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was at the store the other day and I kept going back and forth. I was like, do I get it? Do I not? Do I love it? Do I not? And I'm like, if I'm having to
If you're
do that,
If you're questioning it, don't get
need
it.
yes, exactly. Because there's some purchases where like, no, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
You
then
do that a lot.
I like to grab things, and then by the time I get to the register, I don't have anything.
She will fill up a whole goddamn cart. She'll fill up a whole cart, and by the time we get to the checkout, she's got one fucking item in there.
Yep, 100%. That's me.
I don't need that. And then
But
later
it's true
on,
because you don't need it. But
And
then
then
I'm
she'll
like,
get
oh, I
home
should
and
have
she's
gotten
like,
it.
I should have bought it.
yes. And later on, then I'm like, fuck, I should have bought it. But no, one of my friends was talking to me about what she does for her clothes, and it minimizes like how much she's buying. Is she'll do a capsule wardrobe, and so she'll pick.
A what?
Yeah, I know it's a thing, and I looked it up and everything. People do it. A capsule wardrobe for like your phase of life. So like in my phase of life that I was in when I was talking to her about this was like I was starting to get into like my career. So she's like, you like the black, you like the gray, you like white, you like a blush pink, right? Pick those colors when you're shopping, and you can interchange all of those outfits. So you can make 100 outfits out of like 7-8 pieces of clothing.
I think it goes back to what I was.
Yes, what you were saying. That's why it
it's
made
like-
me think of it.
Yeah, just buy some nice quality, high quality stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
And
spend the extra money.
That's what you're going to
instead
be
of-
switching in and out of. Yeah.
Because realistically, you only need a few pieces, and those are interchangeable, so you'll have
Yeah.
outfits.
100%. But yeah, a wardrobe, capsule wardrobe is a whole thing apparently nowadays.
Yeah.
I can't do
That's
that. I
interesting.
like all of the colors. But
What made me think about it was like when the Queer Eye, the Fab Five or
Yes.
whatever,
Yeah.
with I forgot his name.
Jonathan and
Yeah.
yes, I know who you're talking about.
Well, the guy that does all the
Fashion.
and stuff, you know, he always said that too. And it's like, well, you only need so many, you know. And it's funny because you watch movies and stuff, or you'll look at people's stuff, and it's like they only have like 5 dress shirts or 5 shirts hanging up, and it's
Yeah.
like all. And
Yeah.
my shit is fucking like packed,
Yeah.
jam-packed
And
like
I can't figure out what to
Yeah.
wear.
You know what
Why
I mean?
do
It's
I
like
have-
you can't even tell what anything is.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
over here like, why do I have 25 black shirts?
It's like all different.
I
Stitching is
rearranged my closet and I color coded it.
Yeah.
And I have 8 shirts that are the exact same shirt and the same color. And I get them from Target, and they're like $8 or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, because they have a big and tall section. But it's like I had 8 of those, and
You
it's just
did
like,
not
and I
need it.
have gotten rid of a lot of it. But yeah, but it's like I would rather just buy the shirts that I love and buy multiples of it and just have it than keep spending money on random stuff that I'm just like, meh, it's not that
Yeah.
cool.
Well, and then it kills me. Me. I literally have all these clothes, and then I still wear the same 5 things.
Yeah.
It's true.
Over and over and over again. Like for my leisure, right? Like my Taylor Swift shirt, my Lululemon pants. Girl,
And
that's
all
my
the
daily.
rest. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I love to wear.
And that's
Yeah.
the truth, is that at the end of the day, when you really, you know, because then it's like you look through the back of your closet and
Yeah.
that shit is filled of dust, and it's got
Yep.
all the fucking hanger marks, and it's just
Yep.
like,
Why am
bitch,
I?
get rid of that. You're never gonna
Still
fucking wear it again.
I have a I know I have way too many clothes, and I
You
like
have like
one day.
600 pairs of jeans in that closet.
I know, and I can't fit into like a bunch of them
So
after
then
having
don't-
kids. Like I don't
Then
fit into them.
donate.
Yeah, but it's like
She can't let go.
I can't
I
let
know. I don't
go.
blame
It's
you.
hard sometimes to
I
let
don't
go,
blame
but
you.
sometimes you kind of just gotta like.
I know. I've gone through a couple, and like I had, and recently with the fires and whatnot, I was able to go through and kind of donate some brand new stuff that was like not worn or anything, or very minimally worn, but not all of it. I can't let go.
There, like, so when we moved, I had the the junk room, which is still a junk room, but it's our guest room, but whatever. And I have all those clothes, and I went through all of those clothes, right, that were in storage, and they don't fit me, but I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm trying to fit back into them this year. And I'm getting there, but I was like, let's even not even look at the size, but the style, because I'm not gonna wear that again.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing, is I think
It
a lot of people that
changes.
are like, because I keep clothes because I'm like, I'm gonna lose weight and I'm gonna fit in it one day.
Yeah.
And it's like, bitch, by the time that day comes, your style has already changed.
Yeah.
You don't like what the fuck that was. And
Yeah.
you're thinking to yourself, what the fuck was
Was I thinking
when I picked that up?
Well, girl, okay,
You know?
so I had my friend Kelly over, and that she was helping me go through a little bit of it. Just had to be over, and or happened to be over, and I'm like pulling things out. She's like, and I was like, I looked at her face.
You're scaring your friends.
I was like, what? And she was like, girl. Yeah, I had a bod back then. I was like, yeah, I was slim. But, I didn't realize how small I was. Like, I thought I was fat back then, too. Girl.
Problems.
I have my boobies out, tummy showing, cheeks showing. She for sure was like, this girl was a whore.
Hey, I think we all go through those
She
stages.
slutted
Okay.
it up back then. I was like,
You
yeah,
gotta be a slut.
how did I get Josh? Catched him real quick. Yeah, right. But no, for real. The one thing I did get rid of a long time ago that I wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of is some of my college tennis stuff. I did get rid of a whole bunch of that stuff. And I think I only have one sweater left.
Like the merchandised college stuff.
Yeah.
I have like my shirts and stuff. I just don't know if I have like my skirts. I remember
I don't have any of it.
I remember like my skirts because I was short, right? And these things were so long, I had to sew them to like bring the skirt up so it wouldn't bother me. So I'm pretty sure I got rid of it because I had to sew it in half in order to make it look good. But it's just like the memories that you're like, I wish I would have held on to that stuff. And I still have some. And like, I think Benny's like, why are you? I was like, don't.
So I should look at it.
Hey, you know what it is? Okay, let me
question
tell
it.
you. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's because we grew up. I think anybody can relate if they grew up in poor or like a lower class. Because of the fact that you're so afraid. Because it took you, you had to work so hard to get these things.
Yeah.
And then you're afraid that once you get rid of them, you're never going to be able to afford to get. And I think I think that's what it is. And I think that's part of the reason you hold on to your clothes and you think, and it's just like.
Well, and it's just memories, like, right? Especially like the college tennis stuff. Like for me, like I haven't played tennis and
Forever.
like I go back and I look at it and I'm like, oh man, I miss it. And it's just like one of those things.
It's different if it's framed and stuff, but
Yeah.
if it's not framed, then
Yeah.
it's gonna sit in your closet and it's gonna go bad anyways.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to start I'm trying to get Matthew into tennis, so hopefully I'll start wearing it again. And it'll
Was
be
he
my
gonna
like
start wearing your shirt or what?
Wait,
no,
when
I'm
you-
gonna start wearing
You
them.
the mom in the skirt going to his practice.
I'm not old. These
Where
things
did
old
age
people-
come into that?
Jennifer, you got a little touchy there with the age, huh? You feel
can
old or
be a hot
what?
mom, but I didn't say you're not. Like,
Jessica was
What,
more
am I
referring.
not allowed to wear a skirt?
Well, she was saying don't show your ass cheeks.
Okay, I wasn't gonna wear. I was never one to show my ass cheeks in general.
Girl,
So
we saw some of those dresses
I have
from.
pictures. I have proof.
Girl, we saw what you wore in college.
Yeah, that little
Okay, that's-
firefighter costume. I know.
Halloween costumes.
We're not talking about that. Okay.
We're talking about tennis.
She's
and
like, I didn't
athletic
realize there
wear.
was evidence.
you forget.
No, I admit I had some outfits in college, but that was in college, like totally different.
Yes,
I wouldn't do
in
that
college,
now.
I'm a
Okay,
whore.
I'm sorry. I'm 29 going on freaking 30.
Okay, Ms. Old.
College was not that long ago.
It was. If you think about it, it's 11 years ago for me.
I
was
mean,
11
yeah,
years
no, dude.
ago.
It's been
Bitch, I'm
6
having my
years for me.
20-year fucking high school reunion.
You old.
Fuck. They keep fucking messaging me on Facebook, and I'm like, shut up.
I didn't go to
My-
our.
We never
never
had
gone
it
to
because
any
it was
of them.
during COVID, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna reschedule." And nah, my class sucked.
What did we have? A 5-year or a 10-year?
I think it's 10
I
year.
think it's a 10-year.
We
I
had
think
our
it's 10,
10-year.
15, 20.
I don't know, but
I don't know.
they haven't had it. They didn't
I've got
I
a few
didn't go
messages.
to it. I
I've
didn't
never
go to
gone.
it. I was like, I
I
don't
probably wouldn't
care
go.
to know what you people are doing. Like, I'm good.
Well, I mean, you
I see them on Facebook. I know what everyone that I
like
knew.
the people that I knew and the people.
Your face just like, I know what they're doing. And I was like, oh, she's stalking.
No, but it's true.
Tabs. She has
Well,
her
no,
ex-
it's just
she has her Excel
they're
sheet
like-
out.
No, but it's the people you follow, right? That you
What
followed
is
in high
Samantha doing?
school.
Let me update the log.
Picked up Starbucks on this day.
You're not that
Not done for
intense.
fucking being stalker.
No longer wearing her engagement ring.
At 5. no engagement ring present in this Facebook post.
Crazy. We're not that intense.
Because we know it's true.
No, that's extreme.
Jennifer's
No,
one
that
of those
is
people on the phone that's like zooming in and out.
No, but
She dissects the picture from left to right, from top to bottom.
I don't got
She's
enough
like,
time
what's
for
in
that.
there?
Okay, but
don't have
there's
enough
like some
time.
people who are really good at that shit, and then I was like, yeah, I'll go to you. Help me find out.
No, there are.
You're
and
really
on
good
TikTok,
investigators.
there's this lady that she will find out where you live. And so people give her like a picture or something, and she like dissects it and like finds out where they live. And I was just like, God damn, these
That's
bitches
scary.
are.
Kinda
Some of
scary,
these people
though.
are fucking better than the goddamn FBI.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like some of those cases where it's just like,
They're
girl,
unsolved.
Yeah, dude.
maybe we should get some of these TikTokers on it to help with those.
Yeah.
unsolved,
Have you
know?
listened to going on this? Have you listened to Crime Junkies?
No, that stuff scares me.
No, it's
I
a
just want to
pod-
die without knowing. Like that, then I'm paranoid.
extreme.
Like that stuff. It's like, it's like
It'll haunt
You'll
me in my
hear-
dreams.
I
I'll
will dream about it too. Yeah.
Okay, no, but Crime Junkies, they just started doing the video, so I kind of want to watch that they are now sitting
This
on
is
a
a
couch.
podcast?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they've been around for a while. And I can't listen to it on the way home from work, but I can listen to it on the way to work because it's daylight.
It's
But
not
they
dark
go
outside.
they
Nothing's
go
gonna
through
come out of the
they
hills.
go through some like cold cases, and I like it because they have all their followers, and they'll post like a recent picture of what they could look like now, and like I think that's so cool because it's like all those loved ones that don't have closure.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that.
You know?
Yeah.
And we're talking about this yesterday, Naylor storytelling. They're just so good at like oh my God, you need to listen to one.
Yeah.
I think
that
you'd like
scares
it.
me. That's what Alex had said too. He likes the crime podcast and
But
stuff.
you'll watch like the ghost stuff.
I love ghosts.
So I don't even get that.
Yeah.
Don't watch
Well,
crime
okay,
stuff, but you'll
okay,
watch
so
like
let me tell you
ghosts.
Okay, I can't see a ghost coming, but a murderer I can see.
No.
Okay,
How do you
Can
know
you
they're a
fucking-
murderer? You can't see them technically coming.
my
There's
biggest fear is like. So, well, I mean, I'm not that scared. I'm fucking huge. Nobody's gonna fucking
Naylor's
try to
gonna
fucking
sit on them.
Yeah,
We were just talking about that
You know what I
yesterday.
mean?
I'll sit on you, bitch.
like unless it's like a fucking sumo wrestler coming after me.
Fuck yeah.
That's the only way you're taking me because like what the fuck are you gonna do? Fucking try to get me? Like climb on my back? I'm just gonna
Yeah.
walk with you.
You're-
Let's go to the police station.
You're fucking telling them I just had a cake. Good
I'm
fucking
like-
luck.
I'm like, good luck trying to find. Like, if somebody were trying to steal me, I just fucking dead body, just fucking right to the floor.
Yeah,
You know what I
dead
mean?
body, dude. But no, what was I gonna say? I forgot.
Oh my god! But this conversation reminded me of that video where people are teaching you how to get out of situations when you're getting carjacked,
Oh,
and they're like
seatbelt?
with the seatbelt, and it's like
automatic
bitch.
chairs now.
and they're like, yes, and they're like putting the
Oh, don't
pulling the
break
chair
things.
back. But I got a
thought
little
you
too
were gonna
excited.
break the chair, dude.
I think I broke it.
You broke the chair?
No, I think I broke this.
Yeah, but careful with the chair too, because you're like
I
rocking
think I
back.
broke my elbow.
Oh shit, dude, you have a mark.
I know I do. I hit it pretty fucking hard.
Ooh, Neely, you need lotion.
Oh. Damn, call me out about my ashy fucking elbows. I
Yes.
do need lotion for that shit. It's from sitting at a desk, you know.
I'll
My
bring
elbows
some
are
next
up
time.
on the desk. Instead of
Ashy?
that's called halon.
It's called lotion.
Okay, well, you know.
It's not even about ashy. They just look rough.
They are rough.
What?
Well, that,
Ashy. That one's ashy.
that's from working at Home Depot for so many years.
Oh, makes
That's what
sense.
it is.
Sure.
At least that's what I'm blaming it on.
I don't mean just kind of.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah, you guys should listen to that podcast.
Maybe one day.
No, it's really freaking good.
I'll have to see. That stuff still scares me.
I don't think it's not that scary. I don't.
But I do like the ghost. I like the ghost stuff.
Yeah, it's like
I can't
That's
watch
even
the
scarier.
ghost stuff.
What I
Scares
can't
me
see.
more
Did
than
Did you
like
come with us to the
no.
oh
Zach Bagans?
no, she
No.
didn't.
No?
They were there.
No,
the
we
trip
were
was
there,
there,
but
they
we had the
couldn't.
kids.
Yeah,
The
And
kids
what,
weren't
they're
allowed.
scared of who?
They weren't allowed. Don't
Oh.
come at me.
yeah, they were too young. They weren't allowed. In
She
that
could have
thing.
come without them.
Yeah, I wouldn't go.
Okay, she doesn't even want to ride a roller coaster. Okay, she's
No.
too scared.
Oh, let's not even talk about how you fucking tell Matthew
Yes.
about the roller coasters,
that's
and then
because
your
I
bitch
want-
ass won't even get on
I
them.
won't get on it, but he has a dad that will.
Your
So-
twin. He's your twin, dude.
I
really
know
is.
he really is.
He
So
is.
when
He
you
doesn't
get mad
like
at
roller
Don't
him,
hate.
coasters.
Don't
when,
hate.
when you get mad at him,
When I see her get mad
I
at
mean,
him,
mother,
I
I'm
just
allowed
want
to
to
get
push.
mad at him.
I want to
Okay.
push her
Yes.
inside of a lake and just hold her head like under the water.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
leave him alone.
Oh
that
my
escalated real
gosh.
quick.
You know
He
what
went
I was
from
thinking
0 to
of pushing her, like
100.
where the Incredicoaster is, just throwing her over the edge.
Fountain.
Wow.
No, but dude, when you get mad at him, just think that was you. That's you.
No, I know it's me.
all
I
you.
cried when I got on the credit coaster. And
It's
then
you
mom
and
was like, we're gonna
Pichuata.
go home if you don't get on.
I
You
know.
guys remember that?
And now you're doing that to him.
Yeah.
The full
No
circle
shame.
of life.
Fucking A.
No shame.
But no, what I was gonna say, there's like some scary statistic that like you walk by like a serial killer like 5 times in your lifetime or something.
I
like
have
that.
heard that like in your lifetime you'll walk by like 5 serial killers or like murderers.
something
or
like that. I don't know the exact
Well,
number,
yeah, because
but
we walk by so many.
Oh, is it?
I think that's what it was on Swim Scale.
Wow,
1 in
it's so
10.
high.
Interesting.
a lot of people.
Well, because
That
you think about it,
scares
like
me.
we go to Disneyland. How many people do we walk by?
Oh yeah,
I
and when
mean,
it's
think
like
about
the
it.
normal
Traveling
like.
and
And then you
Well,
go to the
That's
mall.
so weird.
and then there's certain like careers that like heightens your chance, right? Like Josh is an EMT, so
Yeah.
he's around first responders a lot, so it's like you're actually around more
Danger and like
all
stuff
that
like
stuff.
that that's
so
going
you're,
on.
You're more like
Prone to like
to
higher
seeing
chances.
that,
Yeah.
higher chance.
It's way less. It's 7 times in your lifetime. So it's
So
like-
seven
Seven
times.
times
See,
in
that's
your
what I was
lifetime,
saying. I
okay.
said 5 times, but
So it's
7
7
times,
in
which
your
is even
lifetime,
higher than what
which
I
is-
thought.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
still a good. That's still a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's kind of trippy to think about. It like that stuff freaks
Although
me out.
unless
See,
you were-
ghosts,
fine.
like how the fuck is a ghost gonna pick me up? You know, but the
but the
likelihood of a
ghost kinda
murderer
haunts you,
trying
like-
to knock me out is it's more likely than
Well,
a ghost.
I will
I
say though,
guess.
like 7 times, but if you work in the jail,
I mean, I think that
Okay.
statistic
Okay.
doesn't apply
That
to
based
those
on
people.
your job.
I mean, I can't even imagine where
Yeah,
like that.
dude.
Oh my god, that
yeah,
scares
it's
me.
crazy.
There's some people built for that kind of stuff, and I'm just.
Oh,
not
but
one
you
of
I
them.
know,
have a
talking
friend,
about
he was like working in a jail for a little time, and at one point, one of the inmates was talking about his parents, and that was it. He's like, "I'm out. Fuck this." He was gone. Because the way they find out shit in jail, like there's sources and like it's crazy. You don't think about it, but they have ways, and it's mind blowing.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like the black market, dude. Like
Yeah.
there's things out there. But no, it's like freaking back in the day, we were talking about serial killers, and back in the day, like they used to be on the radio, it used to be like on the news, like, oh, watch out. You don't hear that shit anymore. Like that's not a thing anymore. It's like we're so censored.
I don't think it's censored. I just don't. I think there's a lot more things that bring in views to these outlets of media that murder and stuff like that isn't like the biggest thing. Politics right now is the thing that
Huge.
gets views
Yeah.
and stuff.
So
Yeah.
that's
So
what they're
I
gonna
feel
do.
like unless you're watching your local stations, you know, not mainstream media, you know, because they have like KTLA 5.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's not everywhere, but they talk about like issues that are. But I do remember like when I was younger, you would hear about bad murders from like all over the country and stuff like that. But now in the environment that we live in, we don't see that because it's like that stuff doesn't get views
No,
anymore.
'cause
Well, it's like
stuff
the
that
top 5
gets
most
views is,
wanted.
like, the-
Remember that show?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Most wanted or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They, you know what they just brought back? Well, I don't know if they just brought it back, but I just found out about it. Is Unsolved Mysteries.
Yes.
I loved that show. That show scared the shit out of me because I remember
Back
watching
then.
it.
So they're
And then
still
going to bed.
unsolved.
Yeah.
They're like still unsolved.
Yeah,
I want to
So-
watch it again. You
I
started
think it's on
watching
Netflix
it.
or Hulu or something like that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So it's pretty good. It looks pretty good. Well, we did watch a couple.
I
I
can't-
watched a couple episodes.
I
It's
can't
pretty
watch it
good.
at night.
Yeah, it's hard to watch it at night. I'm scared
Yeah.
too.
I think we tried to watch something similar one time while we were all sitting in the living room at our house, and none of us like
We're
we
too
never
chicken
really yeah we were
Well,
and yeah,
yeah,
we're
you know
talking
what I
about
mean?
Jen.
yeah.
But then
I
again, roller coaster or murder. Eh.
Worse is like even looking in the closet, you're like,
No, dude. I will say like since moving, like because we lived with dad before, so there was always someone home. And now, like, coming home sometimes, I'm like,
You're on your own, yeah.
well, like last night, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like we're, because Alex and I, we were talking about moving out and stuff, and eventually that will happen.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I talk to him and I go, yeah, but it would be so weird to come home and nobody else is home.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
come home with the kids are home, or,
Yeah.
somebody's always home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it would be weird to be like, hello?
Yeah.
You know?
Like, nobody.
Yeah.
Is anybody here?
And then the toy answers back.
Oh, don't even get me started because the toys answer back now.
I know.
Okay? There's been a couple times it's like you walk out at 3 a.m. and the fucking thing starts laughing and I'm like, oh, bitch, no. I gotta go back to my room.
Today, Satan.
I gotta go back.
I've like tried to get rid of toys that just go up on their own that don't have an
Jennifer's
off button.
Toys that laugh. X off the list. Get rid of them.
Possessed, you're out.
Yeah.
We're donating you. Good luck with your new family. Oi. I'm just kidding.
True. I thrown that shit
She's
away.
like, this one's possessed. Get rid of it. Put it in the donation pile.
I ain't throwing that shit away. I'm donating. I'm helping people.
I know we're joking about that, but how many people donate possessed whatever item? I was just thinking about that right now. Because at like the fucking thrift stores and stuff, and you're like, oh my god. And then it's like fucking something possessed or something. Oh my god, because we were buying those yesterday.
He bought this like canister, and then I bought this like old toy,
These little tins.
like this vintage toy, and I'm like,
What if it's possessed? I never thought about it. Well,
It's
I
too
guess
late
we'll
now.
find out.
It's too late now.
If somebody starts knocking on the door.
if I end up dead,
It was the toy.
I did it.
It was the tin in the closet.
It's actually my fucking toy. What is it called?
Some helicopter something.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. And I think it's an erector toy, but I think that sounds funny.
They had some weird names for old toys. A rector toy, huh?
But this toy is all metal pieces. And I'm like, all you need is one flying at me.
Well, you know what? They used to sell an X-ray science kit that actually had plutonium inside the kit, so it was like harmful to children, and it was a children's toy. They used to
That's
sell.
crazy.
Yeah,
So
I mean, back
they
then.
used to sell a lot of stuff. I remember X-ray machines, like for your feet, you'd put your foot in. This is old, back before we were even born. But you'd put your foot in, and you could look through the thing, and it's literally an X-ray, literally radiation,
That's so crazy.
right? Like how X-rays are made, not with the amount of
of course.
radiation that's done now, but even
Yeah.
more because they didn't have the knowledge of how bad it is for you.
That's,
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But like back in the day, and you don't know if you don't know.
yeah.
You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And you never question it either.
No, because you just think like,
That's
of course
what-
it's safe.
Yeah.
Like who wouldn't do this? But sometimes it's like
Yeah.
you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, conspiracy theories 101.
You're good on those ones.
So, are we wrapping up?
I think we're wrapping up.
I think we're wrapping up.
We're done running our mouths.
I know. Well,
At least for this one.
this
for
one
this
is literally
one.
just a bunch of random thoughts and topics.
It's always going to be random,
think
Jen.
it's
I
always
think
gonna be random.
true. Those are the best.
But it was good going down memory lane for a
Yes.
while.
Thank you for joining us on the
Yeah,
Sassy
thank you.
Siblings podcast.
Well,
Until next time, stay sassy.
wow. Okay, just did the outro. No fucking problem. Peace.